Hello and welcome to the first episode of DG Competition's new debate series, Let's Talk Competition.
The debate is about how to conduct an effects-based approach under Article 102. The days of whether to do so, I think that's really behind us.
We're now at the point where we have to say, what do we mean by effects analysis? And there are lots of issues there that have got to be unpacked. And I think they're precisely the things that future guidelines might be able to provide much more clarity on.
And it was eventually COMP and not the courts that led the revolution, and I think can be called a revolution, from a formalistic to an effects-based approach.
I think we must realize that assessing horizontal agreements will never be as simple as to check compliance with speed limits.
And so for me, these guidelines are almost like a crash course in Article 101, and it's where I would direct my team to always when they get a question on horizontal issues.
Given the mighty private interests that are behind this, I think that DG Competition the team struck a good balance, and I know that must have been difficult.
The goals of the DMA are very clear. They are ensuring more fairness and more contestability in European digital markets. These are not empty words. They will take a very concrete meaning.
I think it's also desirable for the Commission to keep giving space to national competition authorities, because the DMA addresses a lot of concerns, but maybe not all.
Bearing in mind the DMA's objective of fairness that Alberto mentioned, which also applies to end users, not just business users, a good outcome would be to empower consumers to make genuine choices and be in control of their decision making.
It's an issue of level playing field. And we are an open market. We should remain an open market, open for investment. But if there are investments in the EU, then that needs to be on a fair ground.
So this is basically the aim of the FSR, to deal with this missing block and to try to do it in a very proportionate, very non-discriminatory way.
This is an EU regulation. It comes with a lot of obligation. It comes with fines if you don't comply. So I think that this is definitely something which is top of the agenda of many CEOs and board levels.